The Council for Economic Education presents the National Economics Challenge.
Very rewarding knowing that your studying is paying off in some way. It's sort of encouragement to keep going further.
You know, previously it was more of, hey, can I understand this? But with this competition, it's more of, hey, do I understand and can I apply this to more advanced concepts? And can I do it at a fast enough pace for it to be useful?
The top 8 teams won an all-expense-paid trip to New York City, where they received VIP treatment.
National Econ Challenge, all of a sudden you have this whole affirmation of the fact that you can do well in the field. And that psychological boost really showed me the fact that I could actually do well in econ going forward.
And the New York elimination rounds narrowed the competition down to 4.
This is one of my favorite days as being CEO. Don't tell that to the board members. They think I really love the board meetings, but actually this is the best part. And it's the best part because I get to be with all of the wonderful students, and I can see that this is what happens when they spend all of that time working so hard to learn so much and to learn how to think about economics. They learn that it's not just a theoretical or abstract subject. They learn it's about how the world works and how they're going to make their way in the world. And it's actually, I hope, about making the world a better place for all of us.
Teams today competed in the National Economic Challenge in New York, and this year Andrew Ross Sorkin moderated the event and crowned the next potential Jerome Powell or Janet Yellen.
At the 19th Annual National Economic Challenge, put on each year by the Council for Economic Education, students are quizzed on principles in economics. These are the brightest economic students in the nation who competed in a field of 11,000 teams to reach the championships here in New York City.
What is it called when one banking institution's problems spread throughout the banking system and cause problems for others?
Mount Hebron, you have 15 seconds. You may confer.
We need
your answer, please.
A run on the banks.
We'll accept that. That is correct.
The Americans with Disabilities Act requires that closed captioning be available on all TVs. But even without this requirement, TV manufacturers would include closed captioning capability on all of their newly produced TVs instead of making only some TVs with that capability. Why?
Mount Hebron, you have 15 seconds. You may confer. Your answer, please.
To increase their market share.
That is incorrect.
Ooh, yeah, roll with it.
To reduce the amount of inputs.
That is incorrect. We were looking for economies of scale, or that it's cheaper to make just one type of TV. I think your answer was a little too narrow because it's more than just inputs.
Okay. Question 11, and I'm selfishly very interested in this answer. Why is Wi-Fi often included at no charge at cheaper motels and hotels, but only available for a fee at higher-end hotels?
Olympia, you have 15 seconds. You may confer.
Price discrimination.
That is correct.
What theory predicts that a country that experiences inflation will also experience a depreciation of its currency?
Monetarist theory.
That is incorrect.
Classical theory of inflation.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is purchasing power parity.
In a perfectly competitive labor market, what does the marginal cost of labor...
Nicholas, you have 5 seconds. You may not confer.
The wage rate.
That is correct.
Yes! Let's go!
Win. Come on. And with that, we have our winner. Mount Hebron High School wins the David Ricardo division at a score of 11-8. Congratulations.
Social Security tax changes from proportional to regressive after reaching an income level of $128,700. Why?
Income higher than that is not taxed. That's right.
Question number 26. What characteristic of perfectly competitive industries and monopolistic competitive industries guarantees a normal rate of return?
Adida, 5 seconds, please.
Low barriers of entry.
Yes, that's correct.
If a haircut that cost $10 last year costs $15 this year, what is the annual rate of inflation?
Wyatt, you have 5 seconds.
50%.
That's correct.
And we have our winners. With a score of 14-12, Mount Hebron High School. I believe this is the first time we have winners from the same school in both Smith and Ricardo. Congratulations.
You guys have been preparing for this for a long time. So tell us, for those in the audience, how do you prepare? What are you guys doing all the time?
Well, our magnificent teacher, Mr. Van Prime, actually teaches us economics classes, especially because we're Adam Smith, so we're in AP Economics. And he's done so much for us this year. I can't thank him enough. On top of that, you know, all the textbooks, ManQ, and all that, and then all the resource banks, which the CE posts online, have been really integral in helping us.
Tell us how you started this whole thing.
Well, the Econ Challenge was going for a long time before I got here, but we were really thrilled to be able to expand it and to get the kids doing not just these quiz bowl rounds, but yesterday I watched this very team compete in the analytical thinking round where they had a case study and had to present. And I have to tell you, their learning goes far beyond just a recitation of facts. They really understand how this stuff works, and it's incredibly rewarding to watch.
If society finds new uses for corn, at the same time, disease wipes out 25% of the corn growers' crops, what will happen to the equilibrium price of corn and to the equilibrium quantity of corn sold?
The price increases while the equilibrium quantity is indeterminate.
Mount Hebron.
Price increase, quantity indeterminate.
You are both correct.
Number 23. The risk associated with investing in stocks can be reduced by purchasing the stocks of a variety of different corporations rather than investing in just one corporation's stock. What is the economic term used to describe this approach?
Mount Hebron.
Diversification.
Shanghai Star River.
Diversification.
You are both correct.
We have our winner. We have one question remaining and a 2-point difference, so that means congratulations to Shanghai Star River.
Increase, decrease, or indeterminate. The central bank reduces their key interest rate at the same time that the government lowers taxes. What would you expect to happen to prices and output in the short run?
Mount Hebron. Your answer, please.
Both increase.
Basis International.
Both increase.
You are both correct.
Yes!
Let's go! Let's go! Congratulations, Basis International. You've won the international round for the Adam Smith division.
For the third year in a row, the U.S. faced off against China, and China was victorious in both rounds.